Feeling like the stream is calling. Squad all online, no stalling. Laughing loud, controllers falling. What a night we're gonna have. Got the lights low, snacks are piling. Screens glowing, everyone smiling. Chat blowing up, we're all dialing in. And the vibes are turning up. I've been grinding levels with my brothers.
I was joking. Is it nighttime again? Man, I felt like it was nighttime the entire time. Character couldn't see anything. Alright, come on, show me the sun. Wow, oh my god. Oh my god, please, 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 please. No, there's no movement! Oh my god. Game! The Packers fan. Nice you as well. Oh, run! I don't have armor on. Where the fuck did that bear come from? Oh my god, bro, he's right behind me. Oh, we are dead. We're gonna die here. You know what it might be? Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay. Alright. Oh, he's gonna kill me. I don't know if this will work. Oh, it totally works. Oh my gosh. I got balloons for days, y'all. I got balloons. 1,000 hour balloons. Let's go. Come on out. Come on out. No? Where'd he go? Oh, it's like, what? Bro, he's sideways. Interesting. I didn't know they could do that. Oh no, don't die. What the hell is that thing? Hey, yo! You guys see the Slenderman looking shit? He's still behind me. I can see a shadow. I have an idea. I has an idea, alright? It's not a good idea. Get into a house, I got this. Oh! No shot. What is up, everybody? How is it going? We are back. We are live. And we are playing some Vintage Story today. Oh man, we got a full week ahead of us too. As far as I'm aware, we have a full week. Unless something comes up. I apologize there was no recap over the weekend. Honestly, we didn't really, we terraformed some stuff. We didn't really do a whole lot over the last week. There was only two live streams, so I did not feel the need to do one. What's up, Cools? What's up, Eric? What's up, Solus? Oh, I'm here early for a change. You are definitely here early. Started the second you rated after grabbing with my freaking useless combined RGB plus fan hub, which thought it would nice to just turn off my fans during the hottest day of summer for great timing effect. Ah, man, damn. Well, hopefully it's cool in your room, wherever you're at, but still, that sucks. Gotta love fans. Gotta love them. They're freaking annoying. Oh, how y'all doing today? I got quite a bit of stuff. I think I figured out, we'll find out today. I'm pretty sure I figured out the lag issue. Pretty sure I figured out, that lag spike that we keep having. It might have been my villager mod, and it was so, you know how I always complain whenever I'm smithing stuff that the NPCs, converge and kill themselves on my anvil and shit? I think it was that AI task. I think it was that. But I've removed it, and then I played for an entire hour or two. I don't recall any lag spikes. So I think that might have solved it. I don't know yet. We'll find out today if we still get the lag spike or not. But that might have been it. I'm hoping. So it's nice and cool. 44C. 44C. What? 44C. What's that? Like 100 something? Okay. I gotta specify C to F. 111. Oh my god. That's disgusting. You got mild heat stroke during sleep yesterday. Yeah, I hope you weren't sleeping under any blankets. Holy, 111's crazy. Doing fine, just chilling on Stardew Valley. How are you? I'm doing well today. I got to eat before the stream. That's why I'm a little late today. I was finishing eating. It was like my Monday I have a meeting at 4 o'clock and it runs right up to 5, and some days it runs a little bit past 5, so it's always like a rush right after 5 o'clock to get like food, shower, everything that needs to get done right then and there. So it was a busy day. So yeah, okay, that was the first bit of news. I have a little bit of news today. So the first bit of news probably solved that lag spike issue. We'll find out, I'm hoping. The second bit of news is I released a new mod. I released a mod, if anyone saw, called it's called NDL Glowworms, and basically it lets you farm glowworms. This is it right here. Nothing crazy, but basically you find these glowworms inside of caves. These things, when you break the vines, well, the vine-looking things, at any point that you break them, you have a 50% chance to get a larva, which is what these things are. Basically, you take the larva and you throw it, or you place it on the top of the ceiling, and then it will grow down. Or it'll eventually just appear. It doesn't grow down. One will just appear. So there you go. So I made that over the weekend, so we might play with that today. I don't know, it depends. We shall see. That mod killed my world? Oh, I'm sure. The overly packed full of shit glowworm mod killed your world. The old one, not from you. Oh, okay. Wait, what old one? Middle Europe, why have AC? City needs a special permit to allow you to install one even? Because the picture of the city has to be upheld. No sacrifice too large, clearly. Really? That's crazy. Even like a window unit? Like, I can understand maybe the, like, central air, right? But, even like a window unit? That seems kind of crazy. Yeah, fuck that. Wait, there was an old glowworm mod that killed your world? Mine is very lightweight. Honestly, there should be no issues with mine. It's literally just a patch so that you can get the larva when you break the glowworm. And then it basically just places a schematic of the glowworm. It's super lightweight. Like, there should be no issue there. And it won't place it. So let's say you place the glowworm larva and it grows like a 4-block, like, long one. It will not break or destroy any blocks. So it's completely safe. It just won't place all of the full thing there. So I can't see it breaking anyone's worlds. I would be very impressed if something happened and this mod broke someone's world. Very, very impressed. Like, crazy impressed. Yeah, there was one where you directly harvested. It was buggy from the start. When updating the game, for some reason, couldn't even change existing glowworms into a new format, so it crashed out on loading. Oh. Yeah, all my mods, I try to be as lightweight as possible with them. I try not to change anything, like, in a crazy manner. I try to just utilize what's already in the game, so I'm not making new stuff. Obviously, sometimes you just have to. But yeah, like, this mod's, like I said, I would be very impressed if someone broke my world broke their world with this mod. People on Ling got asked to remove their AC units last week because of net zero climate goals. What's a few heat stroke deaths? That's crazy. That is crazy. Other news. So other news, we are literally about to hit year 7 in our world. Like, when I log in, it might actually just hit year 7. I played up to the last minute. I did put primitive survival back in my world. We're gonna do a firework display. I'm gonna try and get it right at the exact time, but It'll be day 1, January 1st of year 7. We will do the fireworks show. We're going to do that right off the bat. Like, I'm going straight to Trinity Point. We already have most of the fireworks stuff laid out. I just have to make the fireworks and then place them down, and then we do the fireworks show. So we are about to hit year 7 in my world. My world, if anyone is unaware, plays on 30-day months. So it takes us a good while to get to the next year. I think it's been like, it's had to have been 6 or 7 months now. Somewhere in there, maybe 8. I forget. But we will be doing a fireworks show right off the bat today, as we normally do. I was debating if I wanted to do it because I have to install Primitive Survival again to get the fireworks. But yeah, I figured we'd just do it. So there's that. And then the final bit of news. So for those of you that watch the 24/7 VOD channel, I apologize. There was a little bit of an issue over the weekend that I didn't catch until later in the night on Sunday or Saturday. Sunday morning, Saturday night. And basically, because of how YouTube's Page Nation, I think it's called, works, it wasn't pulling all of the VODs from the playlist. It was only pulling 102, which is like the limit for YouTube. So I had to set up a whole bunch of API pools and stuff like that to pull the entire playlist. It's working now. So yeah, it should be all good now. I checked and it's showing all 370 VODs in there. It'll be 371 after today. So yeah, it should be good to go. But yeah, that was a pain in the ass to figure out. That was definitely, I did not expect that, to figure that out or to have that issue. So, but I was glad it fixed. And that's all my news. That's everything. I had a chill weekend. It was cool. We had a bonfire, pretty big party, stuff like that. That was fun. Other than that, chilled. That's about it. So, but yeah, let's jump into the world here and we will go celebrate year 7. I recorded the date of the last fireworks. 9/11/25. Nate's year 5 fireworks. No, there should be a year 6 one. 5 to 6. Unless that's what you mean. Year 5 to year 6. We did do fireworks again. Because we're going from year 6 to year 7 right now. Sorry, I'm late. Take it from the top. It's okay. You started before I got here. There's a VOD for that. I had a lot of news to go over today. I don't want to do it again. Yeah, it should be 5 to 6. Oh, okay. So there was a... Okay. So year 5 to year 6, and then we're going year 6 to year 7. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, it was about that amount of time. Like, actually, it was over. We've got 9 months ago. So it takes us about 9 months to go through an entire year in my world. That's wild. Okay. Well, record the date for today. Am I on time? What's up, Bean? Yes. Except for all the news. You missed all the news if you're just showing up. There wasn't that much. There's a little bit. A good bit of news. But you are in time to get the fireworks stuff going. We'll be having the fireworks. You're listening from work? Very nice. Alright, hopefully the server booted up fine. Yeah, I wanted to play more over the weekend, but unfortunately I did not want to bring in year 7 over while not live. It's always some sort of something. Every time I want to play for a good bit over the weekend, right? Something comes up. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Alright. Load the world. This banner, for anyone who watches Game of Thrones, always reminds me of the Tully flag. The Riverland house. Always reminds me of it. Load game. We have fireworks to do. Hopefully my fireworks from prior are still there so we don't have to make like crazy amounts. Same with my fuse lines. Still good. Alright. Let's get the initial lag out. We are going to be doing more terraforming today, by the way, after we get done doing the fireworks show. So, there will be that. Ah! Don't attack me. Alright. Let's go this way. We gotta go Trinity Point. Fireworks. Where did we get all this stuff from? Oh. That's not right. Oh, it's lagging. Yeah, there's the one downside to the chunk LOD mod I noticed is it's a little. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there's a bear. What in the hell? And I have onions on my screen. Yeah. I did not expect that. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's still there. You guys think it's mad at me? Oh, this could get. Oh, what, bro? He's. Oh no. He went through the teleporter. All right, well, that's a problem for future Nate. That's a problem for future Nate. All right, we're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna worry about that later. That's bro hit me with the arm sweep and then dipped. Yikes. All right. Holy rot, bro. I didn't realize that so much. All right. Did Bro take the TP? Yes, he did take the teleporter. He is probably at Lighthaven right now. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need to probably make more blasting powder, I imagine. Let me go see. All my fireworks stuff should be in here still. What's up, Edel? Yes, and it's back. Awesome. Edel, get out of my way. Alright, how do we make these fuse lines? They're expensive. Alright, so we do need more blasting powder. Let's make some of that to start. We are gonna need more of that. I forgot the fireworks are a little expensive. Blasting powder is sulfur, saltpeter, and black. Wait, black coal? Really? Also, was that a different firework I just saw in there? That. What is that? Cherry. Oh, I don't. Okay. It's not different. You need black coal for these. Okay. I have that. I also need. Do we have any saltpeter? I don't know where that would be at here. Actually, it'd probably be in here. That's sulfur, which is what we need. I need sulfur, right? Yeah, powdered sulfur and saltpeter. I think I have saltpeter over here. Oh, you know what? We probably have sulfur down here as well. Yeah, okay, there. Actually, it's all right here. Saltpeter. Perfect. Alright, and I guess I'll just do this. So what is it? It's that, and that. Okay. Alright, I don't think we'll need. We'll see how many. We're gonna set up the fuse line first. You know what? We're going to be good. I think we're going to be able to do this exactly on... Because we still have to go through December 30th. So we have a whole day to set up these fireworks. We're good. We're good. We're going to be able to actually do this on the new year. This worked out perfectly. As I knew it would. Alright. Let's start laying out the fuse line. What's funny is there's probably 4 other clips of me doing exactly this. Or VODs. Probably not clips. I think there's clips of the fireworks. Okay. Look, there's even old fuse lines here. It's perfect. I like when they don't get used. It's very convenient. Cool. Yeah, so we need to make more now. Yeah. Nice, very nice. Next floor. Oh. Trying to remember how I laid these out. Oh, I need one more. Okay, I think that's right. Yeah. Okay, so now we just need to make fireworks. Which we already have some. I gotta remember the recipe for these. The bamboo ones are easy. Let's make a couple of these. There you go. Start off, make about 30 of each. How do we make these ones? Ugh. Why are they so expensive, man? Well, I might have had a lag spike there. Alright, I need to go get more linen. I should really take the staircase down since we built them. Oop. Just a note for all those builders out there that play Vintage Story, never do one by one, never do a one set staircase. Don't do it. Always do at least 2. Bad design. Bad design. Oh, we gotta go face the bear. Oh boy. All my linen is at Dunvara. Oh shit, bro. Is there? Oh, okay. We might die here. I hope we don't, but we might. Oh, okay. Okay. We're in like a weird pseudo state while the chunks load. I'm gonna chill back here just in case. If you want to be extra hardcore, you can add chiseling to the edges and reduce it a bit. Less than a full block. I think you can still get through with 1-2 voxels. No, you don't want to do that. It's just better just to do a two staircase around. Oh! I think he's mad. That's right. All right, let's do this. Ow. That's right. That's right. Where's my knife at? What the fuck, bro? Yo, where'd the wolf come from? That's my bear. My bear, not yours. Thought it was another bear for a second. I was like, there ain't no way there's a second bear here. That would be crazy. Best way to end start a year, yeah, right? That bear wants a hug. Yeah. He got his hug alright. Got hugged by my falcons. Alright, we are safe now. Albeit a little hurt. Alright, let's go to Dumvara, get some flax. Boom! Oh. Wait, I gotta put the pelts away. In you go. Where's that knife at? Alright, there we go, cool. Alright, did I not get any fat from that? Oh wait, there I did, okay. I'll deal with that later. What did we need from here? Oh, right, we needed flax. Right, flax. I think it's in here. Oh, I'm glad. Where's the flax at? Well, that's not good. Oh, you know what? I know where it's at. There it is. Alright, so back Trinity Point. Holy drifters. Ow. My arm. Okay. So, we need that. Oh, I need to make some more. So it's that, and blasting powder. Okay. These fireworks. Ugh. They're expensive, bro. Alright, cool. I think there was other types of fireworks. Can I just look up firework? Ah, yes, these ones. I think this is the only other one that I was using. Okay. So definitely gonna need more of these. That. Okay. Might need to make some more blasting powder as well. Yeah, okay. Oh, I ran out of powdered sulfur. Alright, let's see how far this gets us. I'll make more as we need it. So we have that, and that. Okay. So we have the fountain fireworks, the boom fireworks, missiles, and bamboo barrage. Well, we hit December 30th. We're on the final countdown. Oh, I didn't run a line for here either. Oh, shit. That's annoying. Missed a floor. That means I definitely need more blasting powder. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to remember where everything was at. Powdered sulfur's down here. Okay, let's just do this. Alright. Probably is good. Alright. Okay. I don't know why there's some there. Oh. Yeah, okay. Alright, guess we'll start setting them up down here. Not there. Ooh. Okay. These all still connected, right? It's all connected. Alright, good, good, good. Let's go this way. Okay. Next floor. Do I need this one here? I don't think we do, because I think it should chain off. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll find out. Alright, next floor. I think this is the top floor once we get up here. It is. Alright, cool. Alright. I think we are good to go. I think the fireworks display is set up. Does this work? Oh, it does. Oh. I'm learning all sorts of new things about the fireworks this time. Because you probably have a lot of unnecessary blasting powder here. Well, we'll see. We'll make sure something like that actually works, and it's not just like gonna bug out or anything. And then next year I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, we're still getting that lag spike, it seems. Unfortunately, it's much less than it was prior, though. Unless it's just gonna build up. Who knows? Well, damn. Thought I had it fixed. Alright, cool. So we just have to pass the time. And then once we get close, within like 2 hours of the new year, we will come back to Trinity Point. And, or if we're already here working on stuff. I need to make some potions, so. Do I have double chests? I'm going to leave this stuff in here this time instead of elsewhere. That way it's just here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It'll just be easier to leave it here. The first year we kept thinking there was a December 31st. It was late fireworks. Yeah, right? I do remember that. I mean, we should have known, but I don't know. It just didn't cross my mind that they're like, just because there's a real life 31st. So I just kind of was going off that. But yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny. What happened to my water here? It got a little messed up, it looks like. Probably because of this damn snow. I should have made this out of salt water so it didn't freeze. Alright, we are gonna make some potions. Unless I have healing potions, but I think I'm low. Oh, we do have a little. I have 25. I think that's gonna fill like one of these up. Yeah. Okay. So I think what I want to do. So there's this brewing cauldron now that has been added to the alchemy mod, and I think we're gonna try and make one of these today, because you can do. We can fit more in here than we can cook or make with the regular one. Now, granted, we're not going to be really doing potions here in the long term, but for now, we can try and set this up until once the Iridosa Swamp's done, because that's where our potion brewing is all going to be handled. But that project's got a little ways to go, so we might as well do this here. So I think it was like, what, 3 plates? Might as well do it while we're killing some time, you know? Oh, wait, this one, that was dumb of me. That's not okay. Oh, whatever. Oh, we can still use it to heat them up to get to them to a point. Yeah, that'll work. Let's do that. At least this is running. That's good. Is this still hooked up to other stuff too? Oh, right. No, I took everything off of it. Very nice. Don't stop. I swear. Plate shatters. Kind of an L if that could happen. Could you imagine? Come on. Ain't no way it just stopped. I'm afraid to like work on it because I don't know if it's still... Come on. You got this. Yeah? Yeah, come on. A little bit more. No? Watch this mess it up completely. The second you give up or the metals cools too much, the wind will come back and forth. Yeah, right? Pretty much. Pretty much. At least we don't have NPCs getting bludgeoned to death right now. I think it moved. Oh. Bastard. Yeah? Do it. Don't worry, I'll handle the rest. Bum. Oh, thanks, Mike. Alright, so I think it was just this for the recipe. Brewing cauldron. Boom, there we go. Easy enough. Let's put this over here. Okay. I don't know how this works. Can I just put this down? Oh, I can. I think we have to put this on a fire. Not designed for milling, specifically crafted for brewing potions. Ah, yes, I'm pretty sure this is how this works. Oh wait, no. How do I fill it up? Hey, how does this work? I just assumed we put it in here. Alright, I guess we gotta look it up. Making potions, right? Liquid potions brewed in a cauldron fire pit. Cauldrons. I placed a cauldron in the world. Then right-click it with dry grass in hand, followed by 4 right-clicks with firewood. The cauldron is now ready to use. Oh, so it doesn't go in this. Okay. Give me this back. Fuck it, we'll just put it there. So wait, I need dry grass? Oh, I do have some. Okay. There's no indicator that you've done that, though. Alright. Well, now what? A stirring spoon is required to brew potions. Does it matter which one? You can make glass ones, that's cool. Oh. We can't make a red one. We can make... Can't make a blue one. Okay, I want to make one of the glass ones. They seem cool. I think I have some glass somewhere. Oh, you know what? We might not have glass. I could probably buy some. Oh, wait, you know what? No. It's up in here. Let's see what we got. I have green glass. I have clear quartz. And I have amethyst. Let's see. Is this guy selling anything? Two tongue? Of course, all the colors I can't use. That figures, buddy. What's in here? Nothing. Well, alrighty then. We can use clear though, right? Oh, we'd have to smelt it into glass though. I guess I'll just use a wooden one then, like a peasant. Will it get out of my way? So I think it was just this and 2 sticks, right? Yeah. Alright, what do I do with this? Oh, you have to put, okay. So then we put the recipe in there. Alright, let's say, I don't have any potion tea left. Oh wait, no we do. Okay, I made a whole bunch, right? So let's take all this. Let's take, actually let's do 10. Oh, that put that in there? Oh, it did. Okay. And then we need to make healing potions. So I just need 10 of these, I believe. What do you... Wait. How do you use the spoon then? Oh. Oh. Okay. I can't. Okay, I can move. Okay. So then I guess I just light this. Yeah. Oh. Oh, the spoon's going. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. So I think the benefit to this thing is it can do more than 6 liters. If I use this, I can only do 6 liters at a time. This lets me do up to 50, I believe. Hey, if you get if you get too close to it, you just get hurt. Just mentioning a witch? True. Oh, it even bubbles. It's kind of hard to see, but... That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh my gosh. Going to get a drink? Okay. Magical cauldron. Ah, it even stops. And then we can take all 10 liters out and put it inside here, right? Or I guess you could just leave them inside the cauldron, but... Do that. Well, that's pretty cool, and the spoon doesn't get destroyed either, so... Nice, I like that. That's pretty cool. I'm debating... we should make another set. We're gonna do the mining potions. So yeah, eventually we will have this set up at whatchamacallit, Iridosa. That's the build for all this. It's kind of cool he started working on this right as I started the Iridosa Swamp project, because that was my plan all along, was to do like some sort of cool potion spot at the Iridosa Swamp, and it just so happened that he started doing, like, before it was all just done inside of here, and this was kind of a cool little update he's been working on for the mod. If I ever spawn, you should make me the witch doctor. Here, Nate, drink this. As if you have an Easter egg. I need to check and see how many villagers we have here, to be honest. I don't know if any of them are alive. They might have all died. There we go. Give me that back. Alright, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this. This is very convenient, especially you can make more than 10 at a time. I think he also changed up the recipe for the strong potions, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see here. Yeah, so there's medium and there's strong. Oh, it still requires Aqua Vita and Potion Tea now. Okay. The Aqua Vita is the hardest part because you have to distill that. I thought he had changed it to be something else, but maybe I misread. Yeah, wait, let me see, because we don't have... Where are all the villagers at? So we do have 2 guards, and we do have 2 villagers around here somewhere. We should have more, but apparently a bunch of my bread went bad. I guess we can make some more real quick. The problem is we're never here, so the bread goes bad, and then we don't get villager spawns. These villagers never spawn, so... Oh my god. What am I gonna do with all this rot? There's so much. Oh my gosh. Look how much rot we have. That's crazy. Let me just make 10. 10 bread. If we can. I don't even think that's all of it either. There's probably more somewhere. Oh, that's good. There might be some down here. Yep. There's so much. We have more up in here too. Holy. I try to keep up with how much rot we have, but it's a lot. I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, we have to set up a few more things for the fireworks as well. Hold on. I completely forgot. Then to make some lovely Terra Preta from it? Yeah. Yep, that is one good use for it. Making the Terra Preta, and then the other use is using it for the big trees from the tree growth module. That's usually what I use the compost for. Alright, that's set up. Okay, good. That's what that's for. I wasn't sure if I'd put like an actual thing in place there. Okay, so basically the plan is we light the fuse, boom, and then we run for our boat, and then we sail the boat over and watch the fireworks show. There should be enough time for us to get the boat there. We haven't had a problem in the past, so we'll see. Yo, you can see the lighthouse from here. Did you guys see that? Damn. That's cool. That's Yarn Village all the way out there, and that's the lighthouse that's the Yarn Lighthouse. That's even further away. That Yarn Lighthouse is right here. by the way. So we are currently right here, so that's wild. Oh, that castle's right over that way. What the hell's going on? Oh, that's the sword. I was like, what in the world is that? Alright. Is that from the LOD mod? Yes. Yeah, that is from the chunk LOD mod. I'm using the dev version of it. It's pretty good so far. I mean, I like it a lot. It's really nice. Whew. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you can see really far away. That's a crazy long distance, right? Okay. There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. Problem solved. I'm surprised it stays stable in frame rate despite it. Yeah, the only time I noticed loading issues or anything like that is when I used the translocators to go to new chunks. But that's because it's loading everything around, really trying to do it quickly. He did say that you do need a pretty beefy computer to use the dev build and have it have like decent frame rates. He's like, if you're using a like not a beefy computer, you might run into frame rate issues with the default settings, which is what I'm using. Oh, we gotta cook this bread. Yeah, potentially the layers are acceptable with so many chunks. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, I don't mind the loading issues there for sure. Yeah, I think right now he is working on making it so that, I believe trees render inside of the distance better, and also seasonal stuff. So, like, right now, if you look like, where were we at where we could see really well about that? I think it was over here. Like, stuff that loads in the distance. I was able to tell... Okay, right there's a good example. So right now it's like it's wintertime in my world. So right now all the leaves and stuff are kind of this like gray tone, but in the distance they do not have that gray tone even though it's wintertime. I think he's working on getting that honed in so that these would show up as wintertime trees and stuff. And whatnot. And then I don't know if there's trees over in that area, but maybe not. I guess they would show up otherwise. Yeah. So by seasonal stuff, you can see more of the snow covering your... Yeah, it's like the game handle, like how it renders it and stuff, yeah. Essentially, you would see the snow. Or like the leaves changing color, or like the grass changes colors as well. It changes to a different like hue. Like it's not as vibrant, it's not as green. So getting stuff like that though is tricky. My bread. Oh, let's be on the nighttime now, guys. We're getting close. What's up, Koza? How you doing today? Happy Tuesday to you. I hope you had a good Monday. Oh, our bread is done. That would be wild to go to area in winter, but it turns spring and you don't go back to snow area, so it looks like you're. Well, that's kind of what happens with this. So you can change this map to be not the sepia map. It'll be like the true color map, and that's what would happen is the chunks. Like if I went over here in the winter time, and then I came and just played over here, this would still show winter time. Until I updated those chunks. It's part of the reason I don't play with the color map, because the color map's very annoying. It just ends up looking really shitty, because you'll have different seasons all across your world, which I do not like. I'd rather the colored map just be like just color, like just as it is, you know? Like don't change for the seasons. I think the seasonal change on the map is very annoying. But is what it is. That or if the whole map just updated. Alright, we have like 5 more hours in game until we can set these fireworks off. What do I want to do for 5 more hours at Trinity Point? Oh, you know what we could do? We could get rid of that tree hollow that's here and put down one of my tree hollows. I think that would be good. Let's do that real quick, because I keep putting it off. So this is an old primitive survival tree hollow. We're just gonna break. Alright, bees, come on. Oh, that's a populated scout. That's an empty one. I'll just put that in here. Put my backpack down. I'm just gonna put this one. Actually, I'll bring this one with us. Can I put this in my bag? No. Stop stinging me, you fucks. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. That's down, and let me put a tree hollow down. So we do have to go into creative mode for this. I have to go tree hollows. I need that. I think it's that one anyway. No, it's this one. Oh, we'll find out in a second. One of these will generate. It is not that one. Yeah. It's this one. There we go. Boom. Alright. We got seeds. You'd need a more beefy than you would need more than a beefy computer for the world to stay loaded. Yeah, I don't want the world to stay loaded like that though. I just want it to not update the map. Sorry, Nate, this was rated to your car. Yeah, I was getting. Yeah, from memory, it's because the map is built from real texture data, and the texture for grass, leaves, etc. based on a single grayscale texture with a scrolling seasonal texture applied depending on time. To my knowledge, there isn't just a green grass texture. Yeah, there's not. There's ways, there is a config that you can kind of, that's how I have my water, being blue. There's a config that you can access with the configure everything mod that lets you change some of the settings of the map. So like, but it's very basic. Like you're not going to be able to do like very detailed stuff in here. But I'm just saying, like, I feel like the color map, for this game would be really good if it didn't have the seasonal updating on it. Like if it was just set, like if they just took the time and did set colors for everything, or like picked one season where like, hey, It's always going to be summer display on this map. Or maybe give us 4 options and I can choose what season I want my map to look like. You know, and then it pulls the color data for that season and applies it or whatnot, and I can cycle them somehow in the settings. Then it'd be good. I'm not a big fan of the sepia version, or whatever they want to call this, where it's like this tan color. I'm not a big fan of it, but it doesn't get... It's easier to, like, look at, and it's not a pain in the ass. The seasonal one, your map just ends up looking really bad. Like, let's see if I can find a good example if the map loads. I might be able to go down here. Yeah. Like, it ends up looking like this. Like, look, it's freaking summertime here. It's fall over here. I'm sure it's wintertime somewhere else on this path. But, like, you end up getting stuff like this. Like, it's fall here, summer here. I'm sure if I kept going, I'd stumble across a winter portion. I just... like, meh. Alright, we're gonna keep this with us, actually. Once I wait. Just borrow a NASA SpaceX computer. The problem with that would be that if you go super south, then the map's lovely green would be completely inaccurate, especially around the savannah. I mean, then give us the option to have different seasons or something. I mean, it's cool that it changes, for sure, right? Like, it's cool. But I just think it's more annoying than it is. Like, I think it's more annoying. Maybe other people don't. Maybe other people don't have a problem with it. That's perfectly fine. I think it's annoying. I would love to have the option to just have, like, here's your set color map, because I would love to see the colors on the map again, you know? I think seeing the colors on the map is very cool, and seeing the builds and stuff in the world, well, kind of in the world, you know? Like, it looks a lot better than the sepia version of the map. I need to go get that populated hive. I'm gonna put my backpack down here. Yeah. Oh, went to the wrong spot. Okay. Plus, I mean, they can still have the lovely green that you want around the savannas and stuff, because they can make it so that it chooses, like, let's say that lovely green shows up during the summertime. Just pull the heat map or the color map for the summertime textures, and then just let me put that down. So if someone wants to have that vibrant green, they just use the summer texture for the map. If they want to have the winter colors, then let them use the winter portion for the map, and it just changes the color map for the map. You gotta put this here. Where'd that go? The issue for me is I 100% agree with you. I don't like the way it has one chunk white next screen. I just can't. I can't understand why it happens, because of between the texture data and the cache maps to say processing, my laptop would die if I was trying and reconstruct the map. You wouldn't have to, though, to reconstruct the map. Just make it so that, like, it just loads based on the color map texture. It would just be one time. It wouldn't even be updating it every time. It'd probably be less resource intensive for you, because it wouldn't have to constantly, every time you enter a chunk, update the map like that. I mean, it kind of does anyway, because it's looking for, like, if you built anything, you know, but at least it's, it wouldn't have to worry about the texture changing and displaying the texture, because it would just be one color map, you know? It would just be one flat color scheme. It wouldn't have to constantly have different ones going. It's one less thing for the map to have to worry about. Now, does that change the speed of the map loading and stuff? Probably not that much, but I just don't understand, like, it would probably help with loading the map, too, I feel. Like, this is probably the only game where I've had, like, this type of issue loading this map. Like, a map like this. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Vintage Story map is very, very cool and robust and stuff, but I don't know. I feel like I've played other games that have similar features on them, and the map just loads instantly. You know. Yeah, actually, if it updated the map based on season or month only, that might work. No, I'm not even saying like that. I'm saying like... So if it was to say this, that at this coordinate at this time of the year, there's snow or there's lush green. Yeah, I mean, I don't want it to change colors at all. I just want it to be like summertime on the map. At least for me. I don't need the map to do all this like color changing crap, you know, every time it loads a different area. I just want a steady one themed map. One theme map, that's it. One theme map. I need a cooking pot so we can cook this fat real quick so it doesn't go bad. Put a checkbox in the corner, winter, summer, spring, fall, last time you were there. Yeah, I think the whole map should just do it based on the last time you were there. Can we cook that in here? Yeah. There should be no updating of the color. But Nate, I like my nice color map with matching colors to the grass my toes are touching. I mean, sure. They can keep the option in there. I'm not saying to get rid of that. I'm just saying give me an option to have it so I can just set the map to one single color. Or color theme, I should say. You guys can keep your crazy map that changes colors whenever you walk on a blade of grass and it changes to that season. I don't care, keep it. I don't want it. I just want one color map. I think it'd look better. The problem with that is there's some guy out there that will complain. Not if you keep it. Don't get rid of it. Like, if people want to have a dynamic map, let them have the dynamic map. It can load slower and, you know, all that stuff. Just apply a green texture to the non-color map? Would that actually work? You'd probably have to assign, like, they'd have to put a color map and then assign things, kind of like how they do with the sepia map, right? This, how they assign, like, the trees have this color and stuff. You know, they'd have to probably do a little bit more detailed assigning of textures, but I think it would be better. Or at least having the option would be better, I should say. What's up from down the mountain? Options are nice. Yes, I think the option to have a colored map that doesn't update seasonally would be nice. That's all I want. That's it. That's it. That's it. They can keep the dynamic map if they want. Oh, it's January 1st. I missed the time. Oh my god. You guys got me going. All right, we're celebrating the fireworks. Here we go. Once this lights. All right, let's go. Go, 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 go. Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Sail, damn it, sail. Oh, here we go. They should be launching. Hey, there they go. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hey. Look at them go. Oh, yeah. Oh. And that's the second floor. We have 2 more floors. Next floor. Unless it broke. Oh, there it goes. Hey. And then there goes the top floor, I believe. Hey, year 7 has started. And we have another 9 months until we do this again. That's pretty cool. Very nice. I guess let's go see if any of those fireworks didn't go off. I'm actually curious. Immediately blames this guy. There's actually a pretty nice map mod that makes it look like those medieval maps. Yeah, but I feel like you can already do that with the sepia map. Like, it looks almost identical to what I have now, but with a little bit more detail and stuff. All right. What the hell was that? My boat just did a thing. I'm curious if any of those fireworks didn't go off. Yeah, they look good. No fog this year? Yeah, we didn't have any fog this year. That was pretty funny. The one year we did the fireworks, and it just coincided with like an update. I think it was the 121 update of the game. So I didn't have my mod that, or the mod that gets rid of the fog. Oh good, they all did go off here. So we ended up not being able to see the fireworks, and I had to redo the fireworks show. That was pretty funny. Did all these ones go off? Yep. I'm gonna take these stairs up. Going up that thing's annoying. All these ones go off? Yep. They're looking good. And yep, all the fireworks went off. Nice. All right, cool. Now we get to go to Dunvara. I have to make some tools. We need some shovels. I'm out. And then where's my lantern at? And then we go to the Iridosa Swamp, and I show you guys the progress I've made. I'm thinking we will be done the majority of that terraforming this week, by the way. I have a feeling I can knock it out. At least that's going to be the goal, to get the terraforming done this week. Alright. There we go. My brother got so sick of the mist/fog in our world, he forced me to install accessibility tweaks so I could turn it off. Yeah, that's the one I use for it. Honestly, they should just have a setting inside the game to turn off the fog and mist. Especially if they don't have a way to make it so it doesn't appear underground and inside of houses. Unpopular opinion, I guess. Or popular, maybe. It might be a popular opinion. Alright, we're gonna check on our steel down here as well. Yeah, we can like this. Had to turn off the auto walk straight away in accessibility tweaks because it was a pain in the ass. Yeah, it was weird. Solus and I were just talking about that the other day. It's so weird that that was never auto on before until the latest update. That was always off. I don't know why it magically turned itself on. Maybe I don't know. Some update messed that up. Must have been an oversight. Something. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know that was like a thing in that mod. But yeah, it was more annoying than it was useful. So, yeah. What the hell? Okay. Just suddenly annoying? Yeah, right? Alright, even when I fix this, there's still a problem. Did they release on April 1st? Maybe. After almost going off the roof a couple times, I searched and thankfully someone mentioned accessibility tweets. Yeah, that's crazy because I would have never have thought that was an option in that mod. Like, because I noticed it was happening. I thought it was a bug. I thought my keyboard was, like, bugging out or something. And then you mentioned it, so it's about turning it off, and I was like, wait a second. I was like, ain't no way, and that was what it was. Yeah, it's every time you double press W. Just a weird setting to have on. Shovels, right. And the double press was very, very short, so I just walking into it. Yeah, walking into it. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. You reinstalled your drivers before you worked it out. Damn, I had no idea it was a feature in mod. Thought it was an update of the game or something. Yeah, I thought it was just, like I said, I thought it was just my keyboard bugging. It was very weird. I was very thankful when Solus found it and told me about it. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a dumb. Go. The villager's gonna end up killing itself. Alright, 1 shovel. 2 shovels. Alright, cool. Alright, let me put this back. How are our clothes doing, by the way? Worn, terrible. Alright, we should probably repair these. Yeah, we should repair our clothes. I was glad it was a short and sweet fix. I'm with you, because it was quite maddening. Yeah. Yeah, thankfully it wasn't something dumb. Or, I guess something complicated, I should say, not dumb. There we go. We're gonna need to make food too before we head out. Should probably put that away. Nah. You were tempted to start a new world, but couldn't let my current one go yet. So no water wheel for now. Yeah. Honestly, you can get away with... I think the water wheels are cool, and it's nice that you get them for, like, 24/7 power, but you can probably get away with just using the wind turbines. I have not had too much of an issue with the wind power once you get the large ones. The small ones definitely suck. You definitely need a large one, but once you get a large windmill, you're pretty golden. It would be cool to have a water wheel, though. I will say that. But do I think the water wheels are worth restarting your entire world for? Nah, probably not. If anything, just give yourself like a self-made rule in your world for getting the water wheel or for getting the rapids. What do we need? Fruit? I don't have any fruit, so we'll just do vegetable. Wait, they added water wheels in the Visual Story, or is this a mod? Nah, 122. You have to find rapid. Yeah, you need a special water source block. And you cannot move that water source block. And it only generates in new 122 terrain. So like I'm kind of screwed because I play in 119 terrain for the most part. So I was debating if I wanted to think of I haven't really been able to figure out like a rule that would allow me to get a water wheel or anything like that. So I just kind of was like, and my windmills have been pretty good for the like most part. So you could do some lore about it and suddenly have one appear in the side of a nearby cliff. At that point, I would just probably put it in. Oh, you're replying, Solus, yeah. I mean, in time, I still got a lot I'd like to do, and I'm not even finished with my main build, but that's a good option. Yeah. The summer home sort of base, different build style. Yeah. I saw people on the Reddit. They were saying that they should let us do it with regular water as well. Like it's a weird limitation to put on water wheels. Damn. I think there's some boat horns in here. The hell? Why is this one like purple? Oh, we don't have any light in here, that's why. Thought I had a torch in here. I saw a guy playing with a mod, I think, that had it in there. Yeah, you can get a mod that lets you just use regular water for the water wheels. Oh, you know what I kind of want to do before we head over to the Iridosa Swamp? I want to go see if we can find some glowworms to try. I think I know where there's some by Trinity Point. I don't know of any near here, though. Actually, we'd probably have to go to Yaren. Let's see. Oh, actually, also, Nate, I found an odd glitch. If you sit in a 2 deep hole, cover the top so you can stand in it, sit down on the ground with G, place 2 ladders on one wall, and then press space to stand up, you can phase through the roof block. Just in case. I was just about to say, I was like, what is the use case scenario for that? Like, in what situation are you like, yes, I need to do this? You accidentally discovered it during a temporal storm, have no purpose for it. If you figure out a purpose for that, you let me know now, alright? That's a very, very niche sounding issue. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, we're gonna get some glowworm larvae real quick. There's no one over there. Let's go this way. Yeah, and I don't think there's any glowworm caves near here that I can think of off the top of my head, so I think it might be useful maybe in a cave, but not sure how yet. Yeah, That's like something where someone plays a prank on you and you happen to have two like ladders. Like they trapped you inside of a box. And you happen to like have two ladders. You're like, ha! I can get out of this. That's the only use case I see there. Alright. Total nether roof hack. Now you just need another. True, true. That would be another roof hack that someone would come up with. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm trying to think if it'd be faster for us. It'd probably be faster for us to just run to Yarn Village for this. I remember Nate using the another roof hack. Yep. The glitch to get onto the roof of the nether for the gold farm. That's still loading. Yeah, if only it worked upside down and then you could fall out of the bottom of the world. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Again, very useful, of course. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Think of all the things you can do at the bottom of the world. Did the Enderman thing work up there as well? I don't remember. No, because the Enderman spawned on the roof. And there was too many other mobs that spawned priority over the Enderman. The Enderman only spawned inside of the one biome. I don't even think they spawned on the roof. You had to be inside of a the blue mushroom biome, if I recall correctly, right? For the Enderman to spawn. The Australian wanting to fall away from the planet. Alright, let's go underground here. They can also spawn in the waste and Crimson Forest. They can spawn on the roof if there's a valid block. Bedrock isn't valid. I thought it was only in the one biome. Did they change that? Nate, when you tried the Deciduous Tree mod, did you use the backup world? If not, did it seamlessly uninstall? Okay, yeah, I just took it off. It says inside the mod that you can just remove it and stuff. It's just a visual thing. Yeah, I didn't use a backup world or anything. I just drew it on and took it off. Now, granted, I did have a backup of my world, though. I do my daily backup, so I do have a backup every day of my world. So, all right, I gotta remember. There was definitely some around here somewhere. Enderman only mob that can spawn in Warped Forest. They have a low chance. Oh, okay, that's what it is then. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. I think it's this way. I don't plan on taking it off, but was curious. Yeah. Yeah, it says inside the description that it can be seamlessly removed, so. Oh, I want this. If I recall correctly, there should be some glowworms down this way. This also gives me a good opportunity to go through some of these and grab what I want. I see you, bro. I haven't tried glue yet in 22 to see if it's as wonky as... Yeah, they didn't do any changes to it. It's still the same. Ah, there we go. I knew there was some over here. Alright, let's see how many larvae we can get from this. It looks like there's a lot here, so... see if we get lucky. Yep, there's some. Nice, we got 5 so far. Take that. Have ice? Yeah, honestly, I mean... I would just make it so when you break the clutter, you just get it. The glue mechanic in general, even if it was working like well, like as intended, there wasn't like issues with it. Or I guess it does work as intended, but even if it wasn't tedious as fuck, I don't think it's a like eh. Oh, there's more over this way. Nice. There's a mod for that? There's a setting. You just change the settings so that you get the stuff when you break it. Oh, there's so much over here. What the hell? Oh, this is great. Cute. Hey. I couldn't tell. I'm trying to see if it drops when it breaks. Like if I break the top one. I think it is. It's really hard to tell though. Alright, any more down here? Oh my gosh, there's more over here. What the hell? Very nice. What is that? Oh, it's saltpeter. Holy! Alright, we don't need that much. We're just gonna take this. We'll get more as we go. 71's a lot. I don't mind using it when you were able to make it and have it go into your inventory, it's not somewhere near the pot and often disappear like it did in 21. Glue is too expensive to make, the resin part, to have it just disappear from the pot when you try to move it. Yeah, if you accidentally move the pot, yeah. I just don't like that it, like, the process of it is very annoying. Like, there's so many cool ruins and, like, clutter inside the game. For it to be restricted to an expensive item that then requires you to carry like 3 other items with you when you go caving. It's like inventory space is already kind of a pain in the ass in the vanilla game as it is. Now you're gonna require me to carry around like 4 other things just because I want to collect some stuff from ruins. Yeah. I gotta read my signs, you know. I have all these signs here. It's like, I think I missed picking some up. Yeah. Crop farm entrance this way. Alright, just 4 new things. You should make a satchel for it, then it's only one thing. I guess. You still have to equip the satchel then. I mean, I guess they could give you another inventory slot. One streamer I've never seen get mad actually got pretty perturbed when he lost this for a second or third time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. You do an update because pitch glue wasn't like, it wasn't new to the game, right? Like, pitch glue's been in the game since, like, I started playing 119. Then they decided to change it. I think it was 121. And it's like, they made this big change by turning it into a liquid, but then it's got this issue where if you accidentally, like, take the cooking pot out of the fire pit, you just lose your pitch glue. And there's like no good explanation for how to get it out of the fire pit and stuff. And it's like, did anyone test that? Like, I don't know. I mean, and then it's been complained about. Like, I've seen people complain about the issue, but here we are. It's still a thing as far as I'm aware. I don't know. I just don't like the pitch glue in general. I'm always going to end up complaining about it. I think it needs a whole, like, revisit or something. I don't think you should have to have, like, basically, if you want to go collect ruin stuff, first off, you need 3 pitch glue. It's expensive to make. It requires a ton of resin and stuff. Then you have to cook it and heat it up so it gets into a liquid form. Then you got to have a bucket with you so you can take it out of the thing into a bucket. You have to have a cooking pot. You have to have stuff for a fireplace. So by the time it's all said and done, you have all this stuff, and then you want to collect some stuff from these cool ruins so you can reuse it, and it's like your inventory's already full. You collect like 2 things, and you're like, oh, I guess I gotta go back now. That's why I don't use, that's why I have it turned off. That's why I have it so I just use the pickaxe, and I get the clutter. I just get it back. I don't think the clutter should be kind of like, not locked, but like, pain in the ass locked behind that. What do I want to do with this? I'll just put it in here for now. Unless there's like a reason they don't want us like getting like the clutter. Like maybe there's a reason for like later in the game. 19 was best, 20 had it still as an object, but it would often jump out of the cooking pot and you'd have to search for it. 21 break. Well, yeah, 21 they turned it into a liquid is what happens. From an item to a liquid, which was intentional. It wasn't broke. The problem is when you take the cooking pot out, the cooking pot doesn't retain its liquid data, so it just loses it. Grandpa, what you said, though, I'll probably be changing it. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I feel like they could just get rid of the pitch glue and just use basic resin for the clutter. If they want some sort of like glue type material to hold it here, just let people use resin. Just let people use resin. Put a way that we can tap trees again, and call it a day at that. All right, let's go. We're going to the Erdos Swamp. We're going to do work. That's what I think they should do. It would just be my suggestion. I don't see the reason to have the pitch glue in the game. I mean, unless they really want to like have it, but then they need to like clean it up a little bit, you know, like clean up that system. In my opinion. But I just think they should just make it so it's just resin. You smear some resin on the clutter. It only takes like 1, maybe 3 if they have a way for us to farm resin into the game with tree taps. I don't mind the glue, but yeah, the system now. Well, that means you mind the glue. You don't like it. It's just a frustrating system. It's not good. This is not a good system. Unfortunately, it could be cool. I mind the glue being in the game. I think it's annoying. I don't mind the glue if it worked. Yeah, I still wouldn't like it. I think it takes too much for the clutter. I don't think it should cost you 3 resin. Or not 3 resin, 3 pitch glue for how expensive it all is and stuff. Alright, I kind of wish it was nighttime. It is going to become, or it is becoming nighttime. We might come back in here to put the glow larva down inside here once it's dark. Ah! Alright. Oh. I cleared the last of that stone mountain inside the corner, and I've been working on getting rid of the dirt. But like I said, I hit the December 30th mark, and I wanted to make sure I was streaming for the start of year 7 in our world. So I stopped clearing stuff here. But yeah, we need to finish up this section that we were working on, which is basically just this. So you're making a lot of that anyway to farm them, won't you? Yeah, I mean, I'll probably make another farm somewhere else to farm them, but like I'll put down a few somewhere that I'll just be like, all right, I'll just break them. But yeah, we'll be farming them. I think they only take, I think I said it's like 5 days for them to grow, so it's not even that long of a time. Well, to like, I should say to form their web, I guess, is kind of how it is. It was kind of like, it wasn't very clear how the glowworms kind of like did it, because it made it sound like the glowworms, because they're bioluminescent, they attract other bugs. So what happens is spiders build their webs around, and then the bioluminescent bugs get stuck in them as well. So it's kind of like a mix. How many drop when broken? I read the description, but I remember it's a 50% chance to get 1. Every time you break one of the vines. I didn't want it to be like crazy rare. I was gonna do 25%, but I thought that when I tested it out, it was kind of just like, it just felt like you weren't getting any. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do 50. If people don't want it that many, they can just get rid of them. Like, just drop them on the ground, I don't care. The 50% seemed fine. So, I mean, I got 64 from all that shit that we got today, just now, a little bit ago. Or I guess a bit more, I had like 70 some. But so they can't be farmed, or is it one section has a chance? Each section has a chance. They can be farmed. You just grow them, and then you break the section down, and then each segment has a 50% chance to give you one. So like if you get one, like, so it's kind of RNG the size of the segment you're gonna get, or the vine. It'll have like anywhere between 1 segment and I think the max I had was 4 segments. Each one of those segments, so you can has a 50% chance to drop. So at most you get that 4 segment section, you'll get 4 glow larvae by breaking each one. At least you'll get 0. So. You see it now, Nablind? Yeah. I wanted it to be a simple system too. I thought about like making it so you have to put the glow larva into a barrel for like 5 days, and then that gives you like a glow insect or something, or whatever I'd call it, and then you like place the glow insect. But it just felt like an unnecessary step to the mod. So I was like, I'll just do the glow larva, then the glow larva grows into the glowworm. So, going to get some sleep. See you. All right, see you later, Eric. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Yeah, and I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I thought, like I said, I was thinking about making it a little bit more, like, in-depth of a system, maybe in the future, but it's a pretty simplistic mod at the end of the day. It doesn't need to be complicated. Alright, wait, it's nighttime. Let's go plant this. What's cool is the larva glows, too. I was about to say, I can't see shit in here. Oh, this is gonna be annoying for some of this. I don't want to do like too many. I want to do just enough to kind of like light up the cave. And I gotta keep in mind when they like drop or when they grow the segment, it'll increase the glow area a bit as well. Oh, I tried to do a jump there. Got it. Ah. Good thing they don't go out in water, right? Yeah, true. That would be my luck, though, if they did. They look cool, though. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I just got shot at. I don't know from where, but somewhere over there. Ugh, I can't reach this spot. Uh-oh, I'm near the edge too. Oh, there he is. Oof, almost, buddy, almost. Time to die. Alright, uh-oh. I think IRL they're found in clusters, but this is a good way to give the mood to the cave, give an idea where it is. Yeah. I mean, they just don't want anything spawning in here, too. This should help with that. Okay. Should be good on this side. Ah! For now, we'll let these grow and see how they grow and if we want to put more in. Like I said, they're going to grow at different lengths, so... And then those lines, the segments give off light as well, so... Still gotta redo this freaking pathway here. Ooh, stale chips. I can't see shit in here. God damn. It got really dark, I feel. I was hoping I was close to hitting that. Yeah, where my Doritos at? Damn it. Where's that rooster going? It's not daytime. I was halfway to the kitchen, still made it first, yes. The dub. Easy clap. Damn, that ceiling must be freaking high. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Oh, lag. Okay. Oh, I guess we gotta wait for the rest of these to grow, and then we can harvest some if we want. I didn't realize that was all of them. It's fine. Alright. Back to what we were working on out here. Where's my shovel at? Yeah, there's a giant lake in the center here that I had to fill in. It was really deep too. Went in there. It was like at least 10-15 blocks deep. I was like, I dove into it expecting it to be like 3 blocks. I got in there. I was like, oh shit. Speaking of lag, how's the issue been? We're still getting the lag spike, but I don't think it's as often. So that rules out what I thought it was. But I am still getting it sporadically here. At least, it might be maybe it's a different lag spike. I don't know. I'm really just not sure what's causing it at all. And, I mean, I could do some testing. Maybe I'll do testing next weekend. I'll basically just take mods off my world here and just sit around and then load it back up. Or I guess I could just take my entire, copy my entire server here, run it on a test, like, side test on my test server or whatever, and then see, and then remove mods on that. I occasionally get one now and then in my world, but usually it's just a one-off, especially if I'm moving. Yeah, that seems to be how mine is. It's just a one-off lag spike here and there. Like, I don't even think I could tell you honestly the time frame between the lag spike, which makes me think it's not like not any like timer type thing, because that's what originally I was thinking. I was like, maybe there's like maybe my villager mod is doing a scan, like it does its scan every now and then, but I can't even get like a consistent like, oh, it's every 2 minutes or anything like that. So I don't think it's that. It could be a chunk thing. I did see someone reporting, or not reporting, but they were having an issue like going between chunks and stuff, but it just feels very like just completely random on the time and everything. I don't know. But yeah, I think what I'll probably do, thinking about it now, is I'll probably just copy everything from this server over to my test one. And then just run my test one, see if the lag is happening there, like the lag spike happens there as well. And then just remove some of the bigger mods that I don't want to remove to test on this world. So like I'll remove the villager mod, see if it does it. Stuff like that. I think the villager mod's like probably one of my only big mods that I can think of. I guess it doesn't have to be a big mod to be causing the issue, though. It could just be a small mod doing it. That or, yeah, it's just some weird chunk thing. Who knows? Maybe something loading chunks between 119, 120, and 121. I have no idea. It'd be kind of cool to have a, like a world exporter where you could export your world and then you could have a layout of all the chunks, and it would tell you like what version of the game the chunks were generated in. Like it put like, if it was in 119, it put like a 19 there over the chunk. If it was like 20, it would put a 20 there, 21, 22, so on, so on. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be a little helpful, I feel. It'd be cool just to see. Yeah, I think we gotta be careful on the edge here. Oh no, we're good. We're still a couple layers up. Damn, this whole section's gotta get cleared out too. Right in here. At least this is all just dirt though. We don't have any mountains to clear. That'll be nice. Oh, I got hit by something there. Oh, so I was gonna say that cart mod that you have, that looks pretty cool. Was that a freshly updated one or something? I think after you posted the screenshot of it, there was I saw that mod on the database. It looked like it was just freshly updated or something. It looks cool though. Does it work similar to the carts in Valheim? Where's this stone go? Yeah, so we haven't gotten that lag spike now in a while. So I wonder if what the lag spike I was getting just there was a chunk loading one. And I fixed that like steady one that we were getting. that snow? Yeah. Where does this go? There's a lot more stone here still than I thought there would be. Even with us clearing out those mountains, I still gotta go 2 more dirt layers down. Ah, there's the edge of the dirt. Okay. Not too bad. Screw these two. Alright, go to that. Alright, we need to climb over this to the dirt on the other side. Oh. There's really not that much dirt left. Alright, let's clear this layer then. These two. Over here. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick, use the bathroom, grab something to drink, and I'll be right back, alright? Load, world, load. There we go. Alright, back to clearing this out. There we go. I think the chunks were still loading, which is why we had these floating blocks now. Yeah, there it goes. My shovel! It broke. Dash. Oh, we're starving. Alright, I'm eating. Forward to removing all the stone. Ugh. Oh, there's a lag spike right there. That was a pretty big one too. snow block. You can chisel the snow blocks. That would obviously make them not melt, right? Snow block. Oh, there's another one back here. There's two back here. Damn muddy gravel. Oh, it's just snow block down there. I see you. I can't tell if that's one or not. Is that one? Looks like one. I think it was. Oh, all the snow just like updated. How was that? These are all snow blocks here. Look like it. Yeah. There's even one hiding over here. There we go. There's a lot of dirt. I thought it would be faster. Alright, let's go to the other side here. Why do I still have this gravestone? Alright, next spot is right here, and then right there. Oh, and then we, oh wait, no, we still have all this, okay. I was gonna say, and then we get rid of all the stone. Yeah, it looks like we still have some dirt here to get rid of. Surprisingly, I thought I got rid of all of it on this side. How far over does this go? Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, wait, what? Okay. I didn't expect that. This is good. The dirt's definitely easier to get rid of than the stone. The stone's just very tedious. I just didn't expect there to be more dirt over here. It doesn't look like there's that much though. It's currently 91 and 75% humidity outside. God damn. Yeah, I didn't keep track of what it hit today, but it was definitely warm today. I think it's supposed to get worse though the next few days. Like, let me see. It's 85 right now, which is kind of crazy since almost 9 o'clock at night. 85 is pretty crazy. Oh no, never mind, my bad. It says 78. So that means my thing isn't updated properly. Yeah. It's not supposed to get bad till Wednesday. Like, tomorrow's gonna be bad. Tomorrow's gonna be 90. But yeah, and yeah, the humidity is in that 70% range. I don't know what the humidity is gonna be like, but Wednesday's supposed to be 96, Thursday's 104, Friday's 100, Saturday 97, Sunday 91, and then it's supposed to cool down next week. By cool down, I mean it's gonna be like in the upper 80s. Not much of a cool down, but compared to 100 degrees, it's a little cooler. Today's the worst of ours, but 88 tomorrow is still, yeah, 80. Anything above 80 is like, ugh. For sure. It's bearable. Once you get above 90, though, it's just, This morning at midnight, it was 90% because of the rain yesterday. Yeah. We got lucky with our rain on, we had rain Saturday. We did have rain yesterday, actually. I remember because I did. It was crazy. Of course, right as I'm about to leave for soccer, like maybe like 20 minutes before I'm about to leave, it just starts downpouring. Like just straight downpouring. Not even like just out of the blue. I went out back and there was like a river, like a pond / river in my backyard. Like our drainage system just couldn't keep up with it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Absolutely bananas. But yeah, that kind of sucked. I had to go outside to get to my car. And my feet got wet, so then I had to get another pair of socks to change into when I got to soccer so that I wasn't running around in wet socks and my cleats. That would have sucked. Currently it's 70% here, humidity. Over the course of the day, it'll go down to 40%, but then it's 36 again, 97 Fahrenheit. Damn, yeah. It's just, ugh. Blech. We call those a frog strangler, or more simply a goalie wash rain. Yeah, it was just like, I mean, it was like big ass raindrops, just straight, like you could hear every raindrop just hitting the ground. Like it was, I opened up the back door to go to my car and it's just a pond. I was like, bro, like ain't no way. Wet socks are the worst? Yeah. Yeah, especially, like, I did not want to be running around in wet socks. And that sounds like trench foot waiting to happen, you know? Calling 36 the cooler is mental and gene. Yeah, the saying 97 is cool is crazy. It's definitely crazy. Oh, sorry, yawn. Sounds like a shitty sleep. Should you just maintain? You gotta sleep in the bathtub. I told Eric that. Just fill up the bathtub and put a pillow, like one of those waterproof pillows, and just sleep inside the bathtub. Just don't drown, all right? I just take my shoes and socks off and stuff like that. You can drive barefoot as long as you have shoes in the car. Yeah, well, so like, it was kind of like I walked around. I tried to go around the puddle because I was like, okay, because the grass was there. But the problem is, as soon as I walked into the grass, my foot sank. And That's how much water there was. It just, my foot was in the, so I was hoping I could, because usually when we get rain like that in our backyard, you can kind of go around where the water builds up. I need to fix the drainage. So you can usually go around where the water is. So that was my idea. I was like, okay. But as soon as I like started, like took that first step, my foot got wet. I was like, yeah, there was no getting her. It was such a big puddle and it was like hidden by the grass. I was like, ah. So then I pulled around out front, ran inside, grabbed another pair of socks and just, you know, waited to put them on until I got to soccer. Otherwise, yes, I would have just walked outside barefoot. Yeah, I would have done that too. Just done the whole barefoot routine. Okay, that was not as much dirt as I made it sound. I made it sound like there was a monstrous amount there. My flat has direct sunlight exposure and is about above a full concrete road, which heats up massively. Oh, excuse me. It went up to 48°C in here. Holy shit, had to turn up my PC since it was starting to overheat. Yeah, Jesus, 48°C, that's crazy. Maybe have an AC there? No, they won't let them. Imagine that. Imagine, I would be so pissed off. You know, it's freaking, it's 115, 120 plus degrees, and there's some asshole who probably has some sort of air conditioning in his place telling you can't have air conditioning. Fuck that shit, bro. I'd put an AC unit in and be like, good luck. What you gonna do about it, buddy? You gonna come take it out of my window? Fuck that. You need a special permit to install one. Fucking crazy. Tell you what, that motherfucker would never get elected again. I would never vote for them. Ever. Fuck that. Yeah, we had the second eight, never give it up? Yeah. Fuck that. That's crazy. That's some like dystopian level shit. Imagine pretty much just being cooked to death, and then people are, yeah, oh well. And you could do something about it. You could do something about it, but then you're just told, nah, you gotta just continue cooking to death. You just gotta suck it up, buddy. You gotta suck it up. Like, what? Bro, it's shit like that you end up with, like, freaking government, like, overthrows and shit. It's not people getting pissed off, it's people just being uncomfortably hot. It's like, ah, nah, we're done with this shit. You're out. Get out of here. Get the guillotine out and everything. Like, oh, you want us outside? I started putting up swamp heating in here, but it's a massive hassle. I gotta aerate regularly as you raise humidity ridiculous amounts and it becomes sweltering, so you exchange humidity with heat and repeat the cycle for the time it works before saturation. What the f— Just reading that, it just sounds like what? My shovel! I need more shovels, guys. We're so close. Alright. Looks like we're only gonna need like one more shovel. So I'll make one shovel. I have a backup pickaxe and a chisel pick, so we're good in that regard. So cool. Alright. Let us go back. Ah, this looks so cool in here. I can't wait till they grow. They do tell you the growth stage as well when you hover over them. These are all 1 out of 5 right now. They should be updated to 2 at some point soon, though. Unless it's broken. These assholes in the here in the government are absolute morons. Last year we had a total of 449 heat-related deaths and a few drowning, but those were primary dimwits, and I count that as self-inflicted. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Either way, I mean, that's... I tell you what, anyone that would be opposed to having just air conditioning, like, doing all the permit stuff, they would never get my vote. Ever. They'd be like, nah, bro. Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. Absolute craziness. Like, come on. An air conditioning unit? That's just... I just need one. Yeah. Take that up. We need less warning labels and more Darwin awards. We need people to stop trying to just regulate stuff because they don't like it or like complaining about it. Like we have a thankfully I don't think it's passed in our area. But we have this thing where they're trying to ban using gas-powered leaf blowers inside of our township and a few of the townships around us. Thankfully it has not passed yet. But it's just like, it's just crazy because, and the reasoning is so dumb. They're always like, oh, well, it's just, they're like, the biggest complaint is they're noisier, supposedly, than electric ones, or whatever. And then the other one's obviously the climate issue, which I don't want to get involved in all that. But it's just like, come on. Like, a leaf blower? Like, what? And anytime you see pictures, it's always so funny because they'll post pictures of the township meeting when they talk about that. It's always the oldest people you could ever imagine that I'm always impressed that they can even make it to the meeting. And it's always like, they're always the same ones complaining about it. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like, it's a fucking leaf blower, bro. Like, it's not that bad. Like, God forbid. Like, they hear you, yeah, like, what? It's just absolutely like why does that need to be like have a regulation on? It's the same thing with the air conditioners. They don't want them over in the, you need a permit because of it beautifying up your city. Like, oh, I'd rather have people not fucking die to the heat. Fuck how the city looks. You have people dying, and that's where you draw the line there. That's crazy. That is crazy. How are you an elected official running, like, dictating how people live, and that's your stance? It's absolutely wild. They're all deaf anyway. Why do they complain about the noise? Yeah, I don't get it. Anytime I see it, it gets brought up like at least once every like 6 months, and they have a meeting on it, and it gets brought up as one of the meetings, like, oh, we need to ban the leaf blowers. I'm like, oh my god, like, bro. Like, they could even probably tell the difference between an electric and a gas leaf blower other than the smell. It's just, the stuff that people try to, like, vote, like, on, it's like, they have nothing better. They want to have their name attached to something and claim they did something. That's all it is. It's so frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's one of the few, like, probably the few things I actually genuinely get frustrated about with, like, people in, like, elected officials and stuff is, like, a lot of the times, half this shit is just so they can have their name attached to something and say they did something while they were in office. And really, they're just being a pain in the ass. More voters doesn't work. People only vote for what would improve their own specific things directly, and there's 80% inside inside which screws over everyone else. Yeah. I mean, it should just be, I don't even know how you would like genuinely like these people are just like, yeah, people are gonna vote for their own specific stuff. I don't know. I'm still hopeful. I've said it before. Hopeful for the new generation. They seem to care more about others than stuff. And hopefully we get more people think similar. Like, why do we need such a niche bill, law, whatever you want to call it, whatever they call it? It's crazy. Craziness, I tell you. Craziness. I should start going to our township meetings and just complain about these guys complaining. We need to ban the leaf blowers. Why? That sounds so stupid. I'd probably get kicked out. How to fix it? You vote on specific actions, not on representation, but obviously nowhere done since then. The representatives wouldn't be living in luxury anymore. Yeah. Well, once AI starts to create abundance, will all change. Maybe. I think it's gonna come with its own set of problems, but as everything does. I think this is the last patch of dirt right here, and then we can start getting rid of the rest of the stone in this area. Oh no, there's some dirt here too. Okay. Okay. This is right on the edge here. We have to be a little careful. Yeah, like, see, this got removed. Boom. Sure does. Loads and loads even, but nothing unfixable long-term comparatively, I'd argue. What, the abundance and stuff? The AI abundance? Could be. I think there's maybe unforeseen problems with it. Do I think it'd be good? Yeah, but... I don't know. I don't know. Meant more the direct action voting. Oh, sorry. Yeah. My bad, my bad. Yeah. But yeah, abundance would be nice. Currently the only abundant thing they produce is low quality fake videos. Code import. True. I think there should just be like... I don't even know how you would do it, but there should just be something like, so for example, the leaf blower thing. It should be one of those things where if someone came into the place and was like, hey, we should ban all gas-powered leaf blowers because they're too noisy. Everybody else should, like, just look at the guy and be like, no, you're stupid. And literally just call the guy stupid and then just call it a day. Like that, but obviously that's not a, like, you can't do that. I mean, you can, but, I mean, obviously it's not gonna work because obviously we have the voting. So, all right, what do we all think? I'd be in favor of just calling it stupid and calling it a day. But the AI abundance stuff, the only thing I can think of, at least off the top of my head right now, is that it puts a lot of control, like more control, because there's already a lot of control. Don't get me wrong. It puts a lot of like a lot of control into the power of the people running the AI, right? So it's, I don't know. Calling others names isn't a winnable strategy. You need a good argument. Yeah. They should have to present a good argument other than it's too noisy. I don't think that's a good argument. And not only that, you can have a good argument, but then it comes down to like a bunch of people voting because it's too noisy, even if you have like a good argument against what they're saying. You can, and you should even plainly see, speaking, the one thing society has lost is actually shaming people. It's seen as universally bad. It can be ridiculously bad, obviously, but it's not. It's a regulator to tell individuals you're really out of the social norm, and if you keep it up, we'll start to fail because of it. Yeah, I do tend to agree with that. Like, if I come up with an idea, alright, and it's genuinely a bad or a stupid idea, I would like to be told it's a bad or a stupid idea. Now, some people don't like that, but, like, I would want that. And tell me why. Maybe even go to the distance to explain to me why it's a bad idea. I'm open to listening. Obviously, some people aren't, but, yeah, I definitely think we should go back to... At least go back a little bit to where we were like, no, that's probably a really stupid idea. That's not a good idea, buddy. Yeah, new generation to worry about champion if they understand that we'll call you names if they don't agree with you, so why worry or bother to care what they think? Yeah. Ah! Yep, the explanation obviously has to be in there. That's the second part. Just saying no without explanation is nonsensical too. Yeah. Yeah, you need a little bit of explanation. Something. Otherwise, you're just being a dick, you know? Oh, cool. So I meant to say, I kept trying to watch... I need to find a better anime site. I was trying to watch, oh, what was it called? The anime, the vampire one. I can't remember the name. The Hellsing one. Was that Hellsing? It's Hellsing. I kept trying to watch it, but every time I'd get like, it'd like load for 10 minutes and then it would just start buffering. I gotta find a new site to watch it. I've tried watching it like 5 or 6 times already. It was not loading anywhere. Hellsing Ultimate? Yeah. I wanted to watch Hellsing first, and then I was gonna watch Hellsing Ultimate. Hellsing is definitely an old anime. Oh my gosh, though. I popped that sucker on expecting like some Full Metal Alchemist level animation stuff, but it's like pre-Full Metal Alchemist animation. They do like where they have the like scene, they just move the scene around, you know? They don't I was like, oh, okay. That is definitely some old school animation right there. But I still want to watch it. I gotta find a new site though. Like I said, the site I was watching on has not been doing too hot. Emmys, yeah. Yeah, I was gonna watch the Trinity Blood one too, but I wanted to watch the Hell's... I think it was the Trinity Blood, right? The one you recommended, Nick? But I wanted to watch the Helsing one first, and unfortunately, I have not gotten around to doing that yet. And then the new season of Avatar came out, and I don't know, that was kind of shit. And then I've been rewatching Vikings again because I didn't have anything else to watch, so... Huh? Oh. I had a rock fall on my head. Oh, okay. Wait, we had to be... That needs to be there, kinda. Okay, we can actually just do this. I got recommended animefe.pw a while ago. Haven't tried it yet though. You could play guinea pig for it. What? It's crazy. I've had like in the past like probably like 6 months, right? I've had to go through at least like 3 or 4 different anime sites because they all keep getting shut down. It's been very annoying. And I refuse to play or pay Crunchyroll to watch. Ooh, there we go. Alright, I think that's all the dirt. Maybe I just got mine. Oh no, there's. Oh no, we're good. That is all the dirt. Okay. Now we mine the stone. Ugh. Let's just start with like right here. It's a 90-10 chance, 90% chance for a bazillion pop-ups, 10% for being absolutely amazing. Okay. I feel like that's all anime sites. Yeah, don't pay Crunchyroll before I give them a cent. I'd rather not watch anything anymore. They're that disgusting and awful. Yeah, yup. Hearing how bad they screw over like the animators and stuff, I just couldn't. Yeah. That and there's just free alternatives. So, but yeah, I couldn't do it. It's just a shitty company at the end of the day. Glorious stone, glorious stone. It only screw over the animators. They caused the whole downfall of anime quality since multiple years now. They started with a flat "we license everything" deal, which caused mass production of shoddy series nobody sane would ever watch, and that made a massive amount of morons think they're now hot shit and ruin everything for everyone else. Yeah, I will say, anime quality has definitely dropped over the past like 10 years. It's so hard to find like a new good anime to get into. It's crazy. Crazy unfortunate. At least for me. It's literally Crunchyroll's fault that happened. Netflix and Amazon only jumped on shit afterwards. They invented the system and showed it works, at least short term. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Hopefully, I mean, maybe they'll get a turnaround at some point. It would be nice. As soon as people stop paying Crunchyroll. There's been some good anime on Netflix and Amazon, though. Like, Netflix originals. I'm trying to think of one, though. I guess it's not good if I can't think of one off the top of my head, is it? Damn, there's gotta be at least one, right? Same as AAA gaming publishers, they're all now finally dying. Same thing happened to anime as well, happened faster. Yeah. True. Need more AAA studios to go down. I'm for that. Oh, it's like the gaming industry is dying and stuff. It's like, well, nah, just the AAA gaming industry is kind of dying. Everybody's so tired of playing the same damn game 6 times in 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 times in a row now. How many Assassin's Creeds are there? Right through this. Like a dwarf. Don't know, but don't you want another Unreal Engine 5 game, which is exactly like the every other Unreal Engine 5 game, and all of them run like utter shit universally? Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. I don't know. So I don't buy new games anymore. It's very rare that I'll play a new game. I gotta be like into it before I buy a new game. Rather just save my money. Snow block. Yeah. Is that another snow block? Nope. Oh, there's so many snow blocks back here. What the hell? Oh, that's what all those white blocks are, I think. Yeah. Interesting. So full snow blocks actually show up on the map as a color. That's weird. I buy into great ideas still, but plainly spoken, we get a boatload of variety, so you better produce something which outperforms all the foreign ones and story-driven. Thanks Twitch and YouTube for letting me see this story for free. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. I don't usually dig into the story-driven games anymore. I can't even remember the last time I played a single, like, player story game. I would say maybe Dishonored 2. Whenever that came out. It was probably the last single-player story game I played. AI will take over anime before AI takes over games. I like some of the stuff AI anime is doing. They just need to do more than 3 minutes and get into full episodes. You only see 3 minutes because starting with minute 4 it becomes very interesting and special. True. I think we'll see more AI gaming stuff than we will see AI anime. Personally. Like, I'm kind of the opposite. I think it'll get there eventually, but I think we'll see a lot more of the gaming stuff because I feel like it's easier for the AI to code than it is for it to make a video. That's like of good quality, you know. Eventually, it will get there. Eventually. But I'd be curious to see how people, like, I feel like people would be more, like, open to an AI video game, like it was programmed and, like, all made in AI, than they would for, like, an anime or, like, a TV show. I don't know. I think there's still that level that people want to, like, creative aspect to it, which not saying the AI isn't creative, but they want like a person like doing a creative touch to it. I don't know if that I don't think I'm wording that right. I mean, I mentioned it already, I think. Oh yeah, the AI game Vampire Survivor clone. Yeah. There was another one, there's like an MMO coming out that they have the Steam mark that it uses a lot of AI driven content and stuff. So but I think it'll just become more like accepted. I think it'll be accepted faster in game development than it will in like making TV shows and anime and stuff. MMO will fail likely. Well, it'll fail because it's an MMO. It won't fail because they used AI. Yeah, the minute they threw MMO on there, they doomed themselves. Pick's gonna break. Oh yeah, we had the backup pick though. I'm trying to remember the name of it. I just watched a video on it the other day. I wonder when artists will start to wake up and change their approach to providing art so it won't be snatched up by AI immediately. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if they can really, like, is there a whole lot they can really do in that regard right now? I guess they'd have to figure out a way to do it, right? There's a lot of stone here still. God damn. Is there ways to do it old school style? You make a portfolio of what you can do, which is worthless for you because besides PR and any actual commission never sees the public light of the day. For digital art forms, traditional is no issue anyway, since traditional plays into manual labor itself creating it, which is inherent value from the effort. Wait, I gotta read that again. There are ways to do it old school style. You make a portfolio of what you can do, which is worthless for you besides PR and any actual commission never see. Oh, okay. I got you. So basically you just make like a mock-up of stuff like this is like the extent, like you make like demo work basically that you don't really care about, it makes you no money or whatever, and then you just like client comes to you and says, hey, I want something done, can you do it? You show them what you can do via those like demo products that you don't care about, and then you know you make the artwork for that person and then basically give it to them, they give you the money, and then if whatever they want to do with it after that is up to them. Right? Am I understanding that correctly? Kind of like a carpenter, you can get your IKEA shelf baseline even adaptable however you want, or you order a carpenter to make something a bit more custom, or an actual artisan which introduces a bazillion techniques and absolutely unaffordable but special. Yeah. Well, maybe they'll start doing that. Maybe. These snow blocks, man. Oh. I feel like it's like this line right here, or somewhere in this area, whenever we load something that way. 'Cause that was the first lag spike we've had in a while. these snow blocks over here. Come on. Up we go. Let's cut this right here. We got a violent storm going on. I was like looking at the snow. I was like, that snow is cruising by. Doesn't really feel like a violent storm though, or like a storm in general. Mining potion. Oh. There's that lag spike. See, now it's being more consistent. But it wasn't like this earlier. Oh. was wondering why down here should only have one more row left. It's a little wider at the top section. Another road done. Layer, whatever you want to call it. Layer, row, column. Oh, we haven't seen drifters or boathorns all night. It's been so nice, and this guy shows up. I think someone's setting off fireworks. Preemptive 4th of July celebration over here, huh? Oh. Well, that's not good. Not trying to get shot. We're starving. I thought this guy threw something at me. He might have, but definitely starving. There's another one. Ooh. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Oh. Yes. I think he did. Not. Oh. My game just... Okay. Thought my game crashed there. Definitely sounded like it. Oh, there's another one? Come on. That's just not fair. Look at this guy. Get out of here. Ow. God damn. Settle down. There you go. Oh, mining push more off. Yeah, this whole area was a massive area. I definitely was underestimating how large of an area it is when I said last week we would do this in one stream. It's taken me like, so far it's taken 2 whole streams and some off-stream time, and I still haven't cleared this little area out. But I think this was definitely like one of the larger mountain areas though, so. Excited to start building again. We still have plenty of good supplies though. Alright. Pretty big section right there. Alrighty though, I think we're gonna call it here for the evening. I'm getting hungry, so I want to go get some food, and then I'll probably continue clearing this out. So ideally by tomorrow's live stream, this area will be cleared out, and we'll start another section or something like that. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be raiding over to the VOD channel. It is back up and running, and it has the proper amount of VODs playing on there now. We just hit 2025 on that channel as well, so all the 2025 VODs are coming through. So we'll be rating that after the outro and stuff like that, or you can jump over there now. It's just Nate Does Life VODs. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, take it easy. Keep being awesome. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
All the roads we traveled, the journey of our lives. Take another picture before we say goodbye. Arm in arm we're standing side by side. Memories fade, but legends never die. One last time, let's live for something. I can feel my blood, it's rushing. This ain't goodbye, we'll be back someday, and we will find our own way. Take control of our fate, and like a car with no brakes, crash and learn, make mistakes, and we'll be back one day.
Like this, oh my god, why does it have to have such a cute face? Oh! How the fuck did you die? You're a what the hell? You no!
We'll be back one day.
Are you kidding me? That's not even fair! No!
I never really wanna hold back. I got dreams, wanna go fast. Know this energy's here to last. Not a glass half full, overflowed. Gotta keep your eyes up on the prize. Only got one life, so it's worth a try. Fighting makes you feel alive. That's the only way to live it right. I'll never forget all the days. My mind is full of the memories, yeah.
Your arms are like flailing. Go, souls, go! Oh no, my god!
Nice job, man. That's just slamming this one.
I'm sorry! I thought you were on this side of me!
Oh, Jay. Oh, nice.
Let's go! Damn, souls! Holy shit! Souls just laid them out. They're on the move, boys.
I don't know which one's mine.
They're all going the same.
Yeah, I don't either.
I wonder what happens. Do they all get the same?
Now we can feel some sorrow. A new day, it starts tomorrow. Wake up, new dreams.
Let me go with it's neither.
Imagine if I get a Joker kill right here, how pog would that be?
Oh, I get 2 or 4.
I was killing him.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect.
To follow a new goal and bring
Damn, that poor soul right there just got blasted. I'm a legend, okay? You don't mess with Zyra, alright? I'm 7-0 this game.
back someday, and we will find our own way. Take control.
Watch Streak Salzburg. Bellator is currently on a 200 stream streak. You finally hit it. You did. I got a balloon for it too. It kind of deflated though. Alright? But I got a balloon here for you. There it is. I remember too. I've had this balloon sitting over there for like 2 weeks now. Congratulations on the 200 stream streak. I know we've all been looking forward to it. There you go. That's the link to the playlist. Run! I don't have armor on. Where the fuck did that bear come from? Alrighty guys, that is where we
are gonna call it the stream for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a fun one, but as always, guys, take it easy, keep being awesome. I'll see you guys all in the next one. All right, bye bye.